and it's falling, family calling.
Hello, for everyone that's going to be watching this Kingdom Things podcast live playback on Twitch. We'll get started at like the 2-minute mark. We'll get started. Today's Kingdom Things podcast. Welcome to Kingdom Things podcast. We'll get started at the 2-minute mark. Playback. We'll actually go ahead and get started now. This is an impromptu live, baby. Like, I haven't gone live in a minute. In a good old minute, Kingdom Things podcast live on Twitch. I haven't gone live in a minute, but I was doing some spiritual work today, and I came into some really cool Chakma inner wisdom that I wanted to share with the world. So what better to do it? What better way to do it than to go ahead and just hop on the live here on Twitch, Kingdom Things Podcast community on Twitch, to do the live. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. We are all channels for the divine. Our existence is quite literally a channel. We are energies and dimensions of God that have a conscientious focus within this reality that we call the domain that we call the human being of planet Earth. As our humanism and our reality, planet Earth, is one and the same. We can't have planet Earth without the humanism, just as humanism can't be without planet Earth. Why, Ashley? Because it is a symbiotic creation. We project planet Earth just as planet Earth is a part of our evolution and our growth, our projection into reality. And that goes into what we're going to be talking about today, the human body, the humankind. I'm so nervous. The energy's streaming in, and it's all good. It's going to be great. The human being of planet Earth is a symbiotic creation between the divine and the reality of planet Earth. It's a symbiotic creation. Both dimensions, the divine and planet Earth, are infinite. But it's really beautiful in the way that the perceptibility of planet Earth, as we perceive planet Earth, as host beings, human beings, host beings of planet Earth, we perceive reality through space and time. So we don't perceive, or we didn't perceive, Earth as being an infinite being or an infinite dimension within God's creation, but in an expanded truth. And I'm being guided to say in all actuality, because this is a truth that we're being guided to align to, that we're all awakening to en masse, the infinite existential nature of all things. As the host beings of planet Earth, as we are in a divine creation where the different realms of creation have host beings that grow, learn, and evolve within the host realm, as the host beings. And as the host beings grow, learn, and evolve within the host realm also, along with the host being, grows, learns, and evolves. We got straight into it, baby. We did, baby. We said, go. We got straight into it. The host being evolves straight into the host. The host being evolves with the host realm. The rest of this channel, I'm going to sit back and transcendental channel. Rabbi Yeshua is going to channel through myself. I'll tell you kind of how this went. I was doing some shadow work. I was looking inside of myself, and I received a divine revelation. All the information that you'll find within the Kingdom Things podcast, I received through divine revelation, or my spiritual gifts, or my connection with the divine. Within this age of unconditional love, which we have which we are shifting into which we are shifting as and into, in this age of unconditional love as human beings of planet Earth, humans of God's creation, which we are shifting into and as, we are coming online to our our existential nature, our dharmic purpose, or the reason why we came into creation. I've channeled in the podcast that everything is truly happening at once. Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream live on a stream for free on Spotify as well as YouTube. I channeled in the podcast before. Everything is truly happening at once. Everything in God's creation is happening at once. And I channeled this in the episode titled In Plain Sight. Everything is truly happening at once. It's as if God's creation contracts every moment. And in every moment, this contraction, simultaneous with the contraction is the infinite nature of everything being at once. And this beingness, it's amalgamated in a way that allows for evolution and growth of all things, right? I'm going to go ahead and sit back and allow Rabbi Yeshua to channel through myself. I'm super duper excited. I was doing the shadow work and I used my spiritual gifts to connect to spirit, to receive divine revelation. Rabbi Yeshua was like, I would love to, channel these wisdoms and these understandings from our soul or God to give to the planet for our own evolution, our own growth, our own nourishment, soul nourishment, body nourishment, spirit nourishment. I'm going to go ahead and sit back, transcendental channel, so I will be closing my eyes. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you all for being here today. I am super glad to be a part of this creation, a part of the revelations, the graduation from revelations, the revelations of what I will deliver today. The human being of planet Earth is now in the energies, now in the genome, DNA activity to be as God in the physical. Every human of planet Earth has access to be God in the physical. Not only does every human on planet Earth have access to be God in the physical, you are all being activated now by the forces, ancestral forces, and tutelage of spirits and divine happenings from all over God's creation to assist you, dear human beings, the host being of planet Earth of God's creation. A creation which is allowing for the regeneration and upliftment of all of God's creation. Not just you, dear humans, not just you, dear planet Earth. Do you understand why your existence is pertinent, dear humans? The lack of self-worth that you felt that caused you to create these personas and characters, that caused you to put up the guards around your hearts, that caused you to ignore yourselves through your ego personalities, was not for nothing. It was to protect the creation. It was to protect the creation that is you until you were ready to meet yourselves. Everything you've experienced, all the pain, all the suffering, all of the hurt wasn't lull of purpose, wasn't void of purpose. It was to protect the creation that is you. As you are the creation that is activating, that is the accumulation point to activate and uplift all of God's creation, regenerate all of God's creation. Welcome home, dear humans. Thank you, Ashley. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to thank everyone that's going to be watching this Kingdom Things podcast at a later date and time. This will be posted on Spotify, YouTube. Follow if you're watching on Spotify. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Today has been a really self-expanding day for myself as I've reached into spaces within myself, which is reaching into spaces of the human being, which is reaching into the spaces of all of God's creation simultaneously. When we reach into ourselves, we're reaching into the human being. We're reaching into all of God's creation to uplift the human, all of God's creation. Reaching into spaces within myself to let myself know that I love myself, and that I'm here for myself. Because I was looking back at all the times where I wasn't present with myself. I was seeking validation in a world that we all came here to uplift. So if we all came here to make this world a better place, seeking within the world for our validations for who we are is ass backwards. Because who we are is to supersede what the world is in a way that we uplift the world with how we supersede the status quo or the paradigms of what are. Because as I channeled earlier, as host beings of the planet, we're here to grow and evolve ourselves, grow and evolve the planet. I spent my whole life seeking in the world for validation for who I was. And I didn't love on myself, baby. Like I would literally, baby, I was literally convenient with God all my life. I would meditate and be in my room all my life and just create stuff. I was convenient with God all my life. And I didn't validate myself in that because I wanted the world to tell me that I was great and that what I was doing was awesome and amazing. But I'm supposed to pour who I am in the world confidently, so that we all remember our divine presence and that we're all amazing. We all grow and evolve this planet, God's reality. I want to thank y'all so much for pulling up to this Kingdom Things podcast. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow on Spotify. I know if you found this channel, I know there's something here to help you along your own spiritual evolutionary journey. Because as Yeshua said, we're all awakening. So this channel was a divine orchestration. It was a divine initiative, a divine mandate for me to carry out for the divine. So I hope there's an energy or a message or something here to help you along your own journey, let you know you're not alone, let you know that you are dearly loved by forces that made sure that you found my podcast to help you through whatever it is that you're going through. That's how loved you are. The universe made sure I said what I needed to say to make sure that you heard what you needed to hear to help you through whatever you're going through. And make sure that you found these words and these energies and these messages. I love you. The divine loves you. The universes love you. We are one. So love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truest truths. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because the way you love on yourself uplifts the way you're able to love and be with other people in your reality. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.
My name is Asya, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed.
My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm home. The book series that introduces the book. After returning from a day's trip, I have read my attempts letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which I make no stake to decline. My other half, available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on Earth to find you. I was created to find my person, the unconditional love literature person, now available in the Amazon bookstore.